Yo, what's good everybody? Dutch for Kicks here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have the off-white, Be Right Back, red and black. Let's go ahead and check them out. Alright fam, today's pair comes from Pick Pop. Lucky for you, they were nice enough to include this paper with their website, their WhatsApp, their email, and even a discount code. If you use my name Dusty, you will get $18 off of your order. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and leave this right here on the screen so you can go ahead and check them out. First things first, you have the box. Now we've seen this time and time again because I've already reviewed a couple pairs of the Be Right Backs. You have the black top, gray arrows going that way, off there, and then the arrow kind of designs all around the box, as well as on this side. You have black on this side. This side, you can see it says Be Right Back in their famous quotation marks. Right here, you have the little article about the shoe, and then the actual silhouette of the shoe, and then the size tag right there. Come over to the inside of the box, back side of the lid, you see it says Be Right Back once again in quotation marks. Inside, you are met with this shiny, kind of metallic gold tissue paper. As far as accessories go, it did come with a nice little dust bag saying off-white. You have the tag that actually comes on the shoe. This time it is like a maroon red. It says 2013 zip tie in quotation marks, off-white. You also have this little Dear Customer card. And then you also have this little connect with your authentic product card. Getting into the actual shoes, these things are packed with tons of detail. First thing I'm going to start off with is the set of the 3 arrows, starting small, medium, and then longer, all in white until you get to kind of the arrowhead. Then you'll see it has that maroon red kind of stitching for all of them, leading up to pretty much the center. Then you have the little zigzag, kind of reminds you of Union. And then you have it's tied down, threaded down at least, kind of reminds you of the off-white ones, the Chicagos, the UNCs, and all that stuff. You have all these leather hits, so you have the kind of maroon red with a little black. You can see there's a lot of exposed foam all throughout that, which is a cool detail that we've seen in the past. Red maroon hit here once again with some white dashes. Down the lace guard, you have the black with little traces of white. Again, you have that burgundy red hit right here with the white kind of dashes and lines. You can see once you get to the actual midsole, you can see it says off, obviously for off-white, OFF on these kind of like hexagon black bubbles. Then you have that, it's really a dark purplish red maroon colorway, kind of hard. Hopefully you can see it on camera. It's not as bright as this red, but it is definitely still a kind of like reddish purple. Then it gets to this black plastic hit right here in the center, goes back to that purple. You can see there's a bubble right there in that red burgundy color. It says off-white TM in white. Then towards the actual back, you see it has this really cool open space for the black mesh. The same black mesh you'll see behind the white, not swooshes I was gonna say, but the arrows right here. Outsole, we're met with a spiky black bottom for the most part, with the hits of that burgundy red, and then you can see some arrows going that way. Coming to the toe box, you have the really nice black mesh again. I do want to point out it is a really soft, nice black mesh that I've never seen on any other model other than these, like the off-white Be Right Backs. It is a really cool design. Hopefully you can pick that up on the camera. It's not like crisscross or anything I'm used to seeing. And then you have the metallic burgundy hits with the white here as well as here. A little bit of the burgundy hit right there, more of a matte color. You do have some more burgundy here at the very front of the toe box, where you can see the midsoles coming up, the outsole I mean. Then you have the Off-White logo right there in white. Laces, you have these black ones and they're lined in white. Really cool detail in my opinion. You have black leather for the side of the tongue, and then the front is a burgundy mesh with a foam of, it looks like an off-white, no pun intended, or yellow under there. Then you get to the tongue, you have this cool little bubble on this metallic burgundy tag. The bubble is black, it says off-white in white, and then you have the little, I guess, tongue tab, or I should say, black with burgundy red. Come over to the inside of the shoe, you have that nice black mesh sock liner. You'll see the insole is also black, and it says off-white in white. Back side of the shoe, you see that midsole coming up again, and you can see it says off-white, all in that really nice purplish burgundy color. Black leather here on the heel. You can see some white under it with a little tab, and then some metallic burgundy hits on the side. You do have this whole piece that goes around the shoe with that exposed foam. It is maroon or burgundy with black on top. You can see here where the arrows kind of meet. You have a little bit of that metallic burgundy hit there. You see the mesh for the heel right there, and then you have these little tiny pull tabs in burgundy and white, and then you have this much longer one, probably much sturdier, in burgundy with arrows in white. Media side to finish it all off. All the way at the back, you still have that really cool different designed mesh, as well as the very undertone of all of it. Underside, under the arrows here, going small, medium to longer, and then threaded again with the burgundy. You have all the burgundy hits right here. This is the leather one with the black, but then you have the metallic burgundy hits all over with the white. Same with the lace guard, you have the black with the white hits. Then it's finished off with that cool kind of hexagon, I should say, black midsole, and then you see off-white here at the bottom, and then you have the nice burgundy maroon purplish red kind of midsole color. All right, fam, so if you've been following the channel for a good while, you know that I by no means am a huge sneakerhead when it comes to luxury sneakers. Now, I've collected a few over the years, but definitely mostly regular Nikes, Jordans, New Balance, Asics now, just all kinds. But when it comes to luxury, I just kind of stayed away because a lot of them are pretty wild and pretty crazy and honestly pretty out there, price tag and design wise. I mean, have you seen those huge Balenciagas? Crazy. But I have had a couple, or I should say, a couple of this model, and I think they are really dope. Now, this colorway is really clean. It is mostly black and white, but then you have all these nice hits of that kind of maroon red. The camera isn't picking it up super great as far as the midsole color. And the midsole color you can see is black there, but then on the bottom for the actual midsole is more of a, it's kind of like a purple mixed red, almost maroon. I'm not really sure the exact colorway I would call it, but I think it is a really nice color. It definitely reminds me of the old Daredevil movie with Matt Damon from years ago, and that makes me laugh. I do love Daredevil, but that just wasn't it. But I think this is a really cool silhouette. The colorway is clean. It is definitely something I don't already have in my closet as far as shoes and sneakers. I have a lot of bright red, varsity red, all that stuff. But when it comes to this colorway specifically, I can't think of a single pair that I have that is the same as these. I think they have a really big amount of cool details. Like, I love the mesh. Hopefully you can see it on camera. It is definitely a different kind of mesh. The design of it is not just crisscross and like this. It is, I don't even know how to explain it honestly. It's like little circles inside of circles. You'll have to see it when I post pics on my IG. But it is super dope and I like it. I like the arrows on the side. It's really cool. The actual OFF right here on the midsole, and then off-white on the back. You even have off-white on the back there as well. Just a lot of subtle branding, but really cool. And it still strikes me as Off-White, even though I'm not 100% sure if Virgil is behind this silhouette. But if not, whoever took his place is doing a pretty bang up job. So I'm definitely stoked to have these in the collection. Alright guys, just like always, I really appreciate you coming over to the channel and hanging out for a bit. Till next time, I'm Dustin for Kicks. Peace.